So, we're back from the VGC guide, and this time we're looking at Hisuian Zoroark. At least it's an upgrade over the Unovan version. Normal Ghost is a really cool typing that is kind of wasted on a Pokemon that has so little bulk. Like, I don't know, don't even know why I use the word bulk there, because it doesn't exist on Hisuian Zoroark. It's so frail. The point of it is to try and catch your opponents off guard on the first turn. Illusion's going to be able to be a very cool way of doing that. We've seen it try to be used on the previous Zoroark, but this one can do it slightly better because of the better typing. So it's going to be able to do a lot of damage with the choice specs. 125 special attack is very significant, so try and pick up some surprise KOs while you can. Hyper Voice, good spreads to be able to hit both targets. You're probably going to two-shot a lot of things with the specs Hyper Voice. So if you caught them off guard on the first turn, you'll probably be able to pick up the KO on the second turn after you've gone for the second Hyper Voice. Bitter Malice is a really cool attack. It's kind of like Mystical Fire, instead it hits the attack stat instead, so 100% chance to lower the attack stat. And it's worth it over Shadow Ball because that's guaranteed, and it's only 5 base power less. Whereas Shadow Ball has a 20% chance to lower special defense. That'll sometimes be nice, but the drop in power is probably worth it for the attack stat being lowered, because that, again, we're trying to catch people off guard. If suddenly their physical attacker is way weaker than they were expecting, that could swing the side in your favor. Terra Blast is a cool attack to have on Hisuian Zoroark because it gets stab on the Terra Blast when you haven't gone for Terra, and then when you do Terra, you get stab on whatever you turn into. Fairy is likely going to be the best typing because it will get good coverage offensively while also being pretty good defensively. It doesn't really matter defensively with the Molgon Zoroark, but offensively it'll be good. Trick will work very well with Illusion because if suddenly, unexpectedly, a choice item is tricked onto a supported Pokemon, that could be crippling. So trying to catch opponents off guard with that as well. Because it's so frail, Focus Sash is absolutely worth considering. So you're going to be able to survive whatever attack you want because your bulk doesn't matter with the Focus Sash. You just won't be able to pick up loads of KOs that the Choice Specs version would have done. I would definitely still have Hyper Voice and Bitter Malice. These are some other attacks that you can use on the Focus Sash version. Because you're going to be able to survive an attack, Comeuppance would be worth. It's basically like Metal Burst, so you'll be able to survive an attack and then be able to respond, most likely, with a KO, unless they're super bulky. Taunt is going to be good at catching up opponents off guard and shutting down the supporters too. That's going to be quite nice. These are some other moves to have on Zoroark. This isn't a recommended moveset. These are just other good moves to have. Grass Knot will be able to hit Ursalunas. That's mainly what it would be there for, so you can surprise them and do massive damage. Icy Wind and Snarl and Will-O-Wisp, all very good support moves too. So you'd be able to surprise support as well. Getting the speed drops, getting the special attack drops, getting the crippling attack drop with the burn. That could be quite nice. I would probably have all of these only on the Focus Sash version, not on the Choice Specs. You don't really need them, but it can definitely be a supported Pokemon. Like Snarl and Will-O-Wisp, that's a fabled combination. So very, very nice to have. It just doesn't have the bulk to really back it up. So you're going to be able to surprise them with a Focus Sash survival and then be able to get this control off. But otherwise, once the first turn's gone and you know it's a Zoroark, then the gimmick's kind of gone, and then you'll just be able to KO it really easily because it's so frail.